Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, and I am Sonny with Tea and Tarot, bringing you my daily vlog on the Drop 'em 78 challenge, where we go through a deck for the last 78 days of the year, one card at a time, one card a day. And I'm trying to bring these vlogs out every day. Sometimes I struggle with getting them loaded, but I try to record them every day. I recorded a video every day talking about what yesterday's card was, kind of reflecting on the card of the day yesterday. So yesterday's card in the Ritual Tarot, which is tarot that I'm going through card by card, was the King of Pentacles, and I will put a picture right about here of the King of Pentacles in the Ritual Tarot. And I have been using the deck that I created. I call it my Training Wheels Tarot because I created it while doing the 78... I created it while doing the tarot with training wheels that on Lisa Papez's channel. I actually brought a card with me today to show you. So here is my King of Pentacles in my personal tarot with training wheels. So his keyword is knowledge. So looking at the keyword of knowledge with the King of Pentacles, his knowledge is the kind of knowledge that helps you in a physical sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, he's in the Ritual Tarot in the book, she like subnames him the father of industry, which I think is very fitting and also very insightful. He's the father of industry, so he is all about making the most money by spending the least amount of money with the least amount of investment, right? He's going to be able to get great returns on his investment. And he's very reliable, he's very dependable. He's just very smart about the wise use of money and being able to save money and being able to make money. And the knowledge that he has is about learning the best strategies to increase physical wealth, and I would say even also like physical in your body, physical health. So I would also like put doctors kind of under this too, because they're super knowledgeable about physical health, and I've always felt that, you know, the human body and your physical health and being knowledgeable in being healthy is also part of the Pentacles suit, is about not just money, but like the physical world around you, the dirt that you walk on, the land that you inhabit, the trees and the animals that you interact with, and your physical body, all of those things are part of the Pentacles suit. So it's the knowledge of how to be wealthy, both monetarily, but even more so to me, I think physically being healthy and the knowledge of being healthy is very important in the Pentacles suit. So I think a doctor would probably slide into the King of Pentacles pretty well. Of course, a lot of doctors are a little more swordsy, but that's beside the point. Knowledge of the physical world, that's very King of Pentacles. So in the particular card from the Ritual Tarot, one of the things that I thought was interesting that kind of stood out for me in this card was that behind the king, the actual collage work behind the king, the circle behind him, which is the reminiscent of the pentacle, actually looks like a plate, like a Greco-Roman kind of motif on a plate, and it looks like a chariot race if you look in the background, which I thought was kind of interesting because, you know, every time I've ever seen anything like that depicted in like old movies and stuff like that, it was always something that was like, you know, the chariot races were always something that happened with the king or the emperor kind of looking on. It was entertainment for the rich and famous, but also for the masses. Chariot races were like public events, so and it, like, to put it in like modern day terms, is kind of like a NASCAR event, right? They were also money-making events too. And I just thought it was really interesting that that was the depiction that she decided to put behind the king, was this chariot race. And it makes me think that, like, and maybe it's bad that I have this concept, but I feel like almost every card that I have looked at in this tarot so far has, to me, the negative side of the card has kind of come out more often than the positive side of the card. And that particular detail, to me, hints at the negative side of the card, of that you can get trapped in chasing the wealth. There's a fine line between focusing on being prudent and making enough money to survive and to thrive, and being so focused on chasing that wealth that you lose sight of everything else that's going on in your life. So there's got to be a balance. And if you're not careful, your focus on, you know, your intent might be to be prudent and to save your money and to be comfortable. That might be your goal. But if you're not careful, it will turn into your whole life at the detriment of your mental, emotional, and your relationships, and your mental happiness, and your emotional happiness, and your spiritual happiness, because you're so focused on just making that money. Money can only get you so far. There's more to life than money. And there's more to this physical existence than money. Nature is part of this physical existence. And you don't need a dime to go take a walk in the park and enjoy the bounty of nature. So, something to think about. Be careful. Chasing the money, chasing financial security is a very slippery slope and can turn into a never-ending chase. Because when will you be satisfied? That's always the question. And will you see it when you get there? Or are you going to be too busy chasing after more money? Of course, that's coming from someone who has very little of the resource. So maybe my opinion doesn't matter that much. Anyway, anywho, that's enough rambling for today. So King of Pentacles energy is be prudent, but be careful. So there's always a little bit of a warning with almost all of these cards. Almost every positive card has a warning to it too. So there's always too much of a good thing. So you gotta be careful. All right, I will let you guys go. Have a great day. And today we will think about the Ace of Wands. We're moving into the wand suit today. All right, talk to you guys later. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.